Hello everybody, my name is French Frog and welcome to this first voice on video on my channel. And to start up with this first voice on video, I decided to do a Minecraft tutorial. So if you're tired of opening doors or you research a more original way to enter a new house, then this tutorial is basically made for you. So let's start off. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this, what you just saw is a 2x1 door with a 4x5 sized, my bad, system. So this is, well, how much takes place. So the door and the system. Pretty much small for me, I guess. Couldn't make any smaller system. So these are the system insights, how it actually works. So let me show you an overview of it. Action. So pretty much simple. Doesn't need that much resources to make. I'll enter in more details when I do the building phase of it. So this system is separated in two different parts. So there is the part that keep the door closed and the part right here that opens the door. So this part is just, as you can see, elemented by redstone torch on two pistons. And when I press that button, this alimentation here, right, see, goes off. I use the principle in Minecraft when you have a redstone triangle that is going from bottom to one block up. If you place a block over it, and it's like this, the trail will cut, and the redstone, say, energy won't pass anymore. So this is what these pistons do. They just place a block over it and place it back there. So the door like immediately close after you enter and can just like open it back up. I build it also two different variations that you can do with it. So I made a variation with pressure plates. Just maybe work the same way. Just like go over and the door open and close. And I made a variation from the basic one, but without, instead of having two like same opening system, I just have one. So it costs less in pistons, but a bit more in redstone. Just like work the same. You open, you pass, and you open, you go out. So that's pretty much all for the explanation. So yes, welcome back to the building phase of the basic version of the door. So to do so, you only need in total 15 blocks, 6 redstone, 4 sticky pistons, 2 button, and a redstone torch. So it's really cheap. Doesn't cost any repeater, anything. Really cheap. So let's start off. By the way, I've chosen two different wall colors, so I can show you more in detail the different parts of the system. So let's start by placing the door here. The door is placed. Go right next to it. Let's say on the left side, take 2 pistons and you place it facing you here. Okay, so yeah, make sure you have like 1 block here, and you place a block behind. So now you take your redstone, go 1 here, 1 down, and you place the redstone torch left or right, doesn't matter anyway. Um, so now we have the door closed and we want it to open, so we are going to build our opening system. I'm just gonna place 2 block distance far from the door. Just to note, this systems only work if you're 2 blocks far from the door. Instead, the door will just like when you open it and close on your face if you're far from these 2 blocks. So place 2 blocks on the side, 1 button, and you go 4 blocks on the 5x4 size. You're on this last block and you place your piston facing the torch. And you go on 2 piston right here. And you do the same thing the other way, which is 2 blocks, go over here, button, redstone, piston, and you place a block next to these 2 pistons. And that's pretty much done. So as you can see, the system works. So this was the basic variation of it. Okay, so we're back, and for the next variation of the system, that is the pressure plate one. So just gonna be a bit farther than the original, and we're gonna place same the door. So the closing part of the system that close the door is always the same. Just put your door, go next to it, 2 piston facing you, block, 2 redstone, and a torch, no matter whether it's left or right. So this is where it changes. To do the opening system with pressure plates, a pressure plate is placed on the floor. So you're gonna need to dig 2 blocks down here, like this, on 1 block far from the door, and just 1 block here. So once this is done, place 1 redstone here, one more, and one that goes up here. You place a block next to it. Just basic. For it, you dig 2 down, then 1, and you place redstone here, and you place a block, and over it your pressure plate. I am going to miss one. I'll fix that in a second. So now that you're done with it, you place your piston in your block. So now we are doing the same thing the other way. 2 blocks like this. You place your redstone, place your block, your piston, and your block. And also just 2 minutes. Take this. Here we go. And you place your pressure plate. And now it works. Well, just keep in mind you need to keep the moving forward all the way. In other way, just do like I did, just like close on your face. Go, keep moving. So this was the second variation of the system with pressure plates. Okay guys, so finally we're up on the last variation, which is the basic variation with only one opening system. So just basic closing system, part of the system. Your door, 2 piston facing, 1 piston here, redstone, and a torch. So now we are doing our basic opening system. Right there, 1, 2, 3, 2, a block here. And now what I want to do is place my button, which is right here, and a block right behind it. And now I have place redstone here, go down one block, place redstone down there, and go down 2 blocks. Okay, 2 blocks, and then just on the side, like 1, 2, 1, and place redstone here, here, and here. And now that this button is connected to this closing system, just opens that. Opens and close normally, and it costs you, say, less piston, like 1 piston less, and a few blocks less, just a bit more redstone. So this was the last variation I can show you. You can eventually mix up the pressure plate one with this one. Welcome back. This is a little bonus that I made to video, just to show you guys how to make to mix up between this variation and the pressure plate one. So really simple, just made it creative so it's faster. Classic closing door system. Go here, use your torch. Classic. Now we do the classic pressure plate opening system. There, pressure plate, and your piston. And we do the pressure plate. Place the pressure plate here, but this time we are gonna relay these two here trails. So place stone here, middle, and here, and now it's working, as you can see. So yeah, that was pretty much done for all the variations.